Okay, so let me share my screen and then start. Okay, so we have seen like yesterday we have seen that this CFO, okay, this CFO can be able to see his account as well as user 3 account, okay,
Okay,
and
so we
this
have seen like
CTO is able to see
yesterday we have
user 2 account as means his own account as well as user 3
अब
account,
आजा आजा दस
right?
दिखे मत दिखा ठीक है आजा फटाफट चल
So as I
सबने तेरा
told
क्या रंडी
that
रोना चुप कर
there are
भाई
two types of sharing settings, right? First one is manual, okay, and second that is you can say auto sharing, okay. Okay, so whatever we have covered up to now, these all are automatic sharing, okay. Suppose what this CFO
लास्ट मैच के
has
बाद फिर
done,
मौका मिल गया तो
okay,
वापस लिखा मैंने
that
कहा फिर
is
कुछ नहीं बोला
automatic
फिर भी
sharing.
2-3 दिन में मैं
Okay,
अच्छा
now
बोल रहा था
I'd
चल तू
like
क्या है
to
मूवी लोग पे मजा आएगा फाइनल्स देखने को क्या कंपटीशन
create
होगा
one
क्या
manual
क्रेजी मजा आएगा
sharing,
कुछ मैंने
okay.
किसी को ट्रोल नहीं किया बट फिर भी मैं जो तो
So
वही है
there
ना
are
मतलब
two
वो
types of
कहावत है ना कुत्ते
setting.
की दुम होती है ना टेढ़ी रहती है हमेशा वो सीधी हो नहीं पाएगी कभी एक्चुअल लेजिट कहावत है तो उसका कुछ कर नहीं सकते अभी भी लाइन में आके बज रहे हो मेरे कमेंट्स में आके बज रहे हो बजो लर्न फर्क नहीं पड़ता मेरे को
So under automatic sharing, okay, what we have covered, like this CFO, okay, this ATO has shared uh, this ATO has shared his records, okay, to this CFO, okay. So that is automatic sharing, okay. Now today we are going to learn about manual sharing, okay. So suppose for this let me okay. Okay, now suppose this user 2, okay, this user 4, okay, suppose this user 4 should be able to see user 2 account, okay, or this user 2 should be able to see this user 4 account, okay. So in that case let me first make it a little clear. Now this CFO is going to share his record with this CTO, okay. Okay, so this CFO is going to share his record with CTO, and that will be done under manual sharing. Okay, so this is now I'm going to do with manual sharing. So for manual sharing, I have to log in as this user. Okay, means I have to log in as user 4. And okay, let me go to my application. So whatever we were learning about automatic sharing, that means the admin itself uh, share whatever the record he wants to share, right? But when we come to manual sharing, then it is the user. Okay, it is the user who has to uh, share the record. Okay, that is manual sharing. So I'm going to log in as test user 4. And now going to accounts. So first let us see what are the accounts he is able to see. Okay, so this user 4, this test user 4 can be able to see test user 3 as well as test user 4 account. Okay, so now I'm going to share these accounts with test user 2. Okay, so go to setting, setup. Okay, so first uh, you just need to know what do we want to share. Okay, so we are going to share account records, right? So for sharing account records, we just need to go to accounts. Okay, like this is user 3 account. User 4 account. Okay, so there is sharing. Okay, here you can see sharing. So when you want to share this user, okay, so just click on sharing. Minutes. So I'm going to share this with role with CTO. Okay, CFO is going to share with CTO, right? So now, so you can take user or role. Okay, you can take both the options. Suppose if as a user, if I am sharing as a user by taking user. Okay, so let me first search about the user. So this test user 2. Okay, as I'm going to uh, share this record with test user 2. Okay, so here, so you can share this record, okay, by this way, and you can manage the access. Okay, if I am going to give him account read write access, so you can manage this. Okay, so this is one way to share. Now other way to share is just go to roles and select the role, like CTO, or you can do both the things. Okay, you can select user and you can search the user, uh, test user 2. Okay, so you can select both the options and just save this. So here you can see test user 4. Okay, and yes, so if you want to check it, okay, so let me log out as this test user, and I'll log in as test user 2. Okay, then I'll check it. uh, okay, now go to setup, go to users, click on test user 2. So when you click on accounts, all accounts, so here you can see that this record has got shared. Okay, previously this user 4 account was not visible to this user 2, right? So now due to this manual sharing, now this user 3 account and user 4 account, although this user 3 was available to this, visible to this user previously, but this was not visible. Okay, so by the manual sharing you can see this test user 4 account means is visible to this test user 2. Okay, I hope it's okay. So
Yes, sir.
this is about manual sharing, and what we have learned earlier, so that was automatic sharing. Okay, so as we know that there are two types of sharing, so let's move uh, further. I'm logging out as test user 2, and now logging in as admin. Okay, so when I was creating sharing rule, okay, when I was creating sharing rule, you must have seen there was an option called uh, based on owner. Okay, and there was one more option based on criteria. Okay, so these were the two options available. Okay, so there I opted the first option, based on role or based on owner. Okay, so based on owner is just as uh, automatic sharing. Okay, but when we talk about based on criteria, so there is some criteria. Okay, and this comes under manual sharing. Okay, so for based on criteria we have covered this one, based on owner. Okay, and based on criteria for this we just have to know about one thing, that is uh, public group. Okay, so public group is nothing but a group of users. Suppose say that there is there is a provision. Okay, there is a provision in your company that uh, somebody from a specific area calls, okay, or approaches to you. So there must be some language groups specified for that area, okay, and that call should be transferred to those persons uh, or that group specified in that language, okay. So when you call to customer care, they ask you about language preferences, okay. So they just ask you about language preferences because they have language groups, okay. When you select English, okay, they'll send you to the specified language group, and when you select Hindi, yeah, they will send you to that Hindi group, okay. So that is why they ask you about this. So these type of groups are known as public groups, okay. So here we'll learn about how to create a public group, okay. So go to your application. First you need to go to setup, and here just search for public groups. Okay, before going further, uh, one thing I would like to ask, whether have you done anything in AI? Anybody?
No,
What,
sir.
sir?
Means have you done any course related to AI?
No, sir. I didn't, sir.
Okay,
No,
okay,
no, sir. Only full stack developer using PHP. I completed.
okay, okay. I was just asking because I have an opportunity to means there is an opportunity to get certified, and that is free of cost. Okay,
Yes.
so that's why I was asking.
You who provides, sir? You are the provider, sir.
Okay,
Sir,
yes,
you are the trainer, sir.
no, no, that is from Salesforce.
Okay, okay, sir.
So this opportunity is for anyone,
When it is
anyone.
started, sir?
Sorry,
When it is started, sir?
it started yesterday on 23rd.
Okay, okay,
Okay. And it will be available up to 31st December 2024, okay.
okay. What
So
timing, sir?
that is only a certification examination, okay.
Okay.
So if you want, I'll share the process of getting that.
There is any classes, sir?
No, 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 there is no
Only exam.
any class. You can, if you have done something like that, okay, then you can opt for a free certification,
Okay,
okay.
okay, sir.
So I think just learn the basic thing, and there are two types of certifications. One is basic and one is advanced. Okay. So whichever you like. Suppose if you have basic knowledge about AI, okay. So you can try for basic certification. Otherwise, if you have deep knowledge, so you can try for advanced certification. So that was an opportunity. That's why I told you. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, now uh, we'll search for public groups. So here, public group, just click here. Okay, so we have the public group in front of us. So here you can see we don't have any public group right now. So I'm going to create a public group. Okay, for creation, uh, let us consider a criteria. Okay, suppose let us take as a use case 1, I would like to take, suppose there is a Bangalore group. Okay, so there is a Bangalore group and that is based on some specific area. Okay, so there may be other groups like similarly there may be other groups. Okay, so uh, Ranchi group, and for this group I would like to add some users or roles. Okay, I can add roles and users and both. So you have available all the available users, right? So you can add whoever you like, okay, for that group. So now I'm adding all the test users, okay, 2 3 4. So you can even add more users, okay. So when after adding users you just click on save. So here your group is ready, okay. So this is based on some specific area. So whenever there is a call and specified to that language, so that call can be transferred to that specific area, or there may be some uh, different data, okay, for some other areas, for some specific areas. So in that case that call may be transferred to those group which are related to those areas, okay. So they can deal with those customers uh, rather very nicely, okay, rather than the other groups. So now I have just created one public group, okay, and uh, so now after adding this, after creating this group, I want to share, okay, I want to share some records, okay. So when records could be shared to this group, okay, so we just need to know when records could be shared to this group. So that's why I just uh, told you about there are two types of sharing, okay. One is based on owner and other is based on criteria, okay. So we'll see about based on criteria, okay. So that's why I created this Ranchi group. Now suppose there is a use case. So here I'm taking account as these all the users which we are having, okay, has the account access, okay. They may not have the all the access, all the objects access, okay, because they are having Salesforce platform license. Some are having Salesforce platform license and some are having Salesforce license. So it is not as if they are having all the access, all the objects access, but they are having account access. So that's why I am taking account as the main, okay, to create this. So if account billing city is Ranchi, okay. So if account billing city is Ranchi, then Then share the records with Ranchi group. Okay, so whenever there is a so we are now fixing the criteria. Okay, so whenever uh, a record, an account comes, okay, and that account is having uh, the billing city as Ranchi. Okay, so I just want to share that to transfer that account to Ranchi group. Okay, so that comes under account transfer. You can say this is this comes under ownership transfer. Okay, so ownership can be transferred. Let me just show you how it can be transferred. So suppose there are users, there are accounts. Okay, so let me just go to account. Suppose this account here, this is the account owner. Okay, so if you just want to transfer the account, okay, so just click on any of the users here. Now just see, this is the account owner. Okay, so just click on change owner. This is the option of changing owner. So click on change owner and select any user. Okay, and select the records whichever you want to transfer to that user, right? So after selecting everything, you just click here. Okay, let me see. Oh, yes, so these are the options. Just click here. Okay, the owner must have read permission. uh, okay, suppose this one. Okay, so you can see we can easily change the user. Okay, so this is how you can we can change the user. Okay, so that is done on manual basis. Okay, so now this can be done based on some criteria. Okay, so let us see. Whenever the account billing city is Ranchi, then share the records with Ranchi group, right? So just see how we can do it. Just go to sharing settings, scroll down. So here you can see account sharing rule. Okay, so under that there is the option to create new rules. uh, what name should we give? We can give yes, this one, Ranchi record sharing. So previously I created the first one by based on record owner. Now I'm going to create the by based on criteria. So I have taken the billing city equals Ranchi. Okay. So just select the users whichever with whom you just want to share this. So now there is public group. Previously it was roles and role and internal subordinates. So I have public groups. So just select Ranchi group. Okay, and whatever access you just want to give. Okay, so as you can see here, we have created whenever billing city equals Ranchi. Okay, okay, so I'm going to create a new account. So let me just wait for a couple of minutes so that it may be updated. Okay, okay, so I think uh, it may have reflected. Okay, so now I'm going to create one record, one account record. So go to accounts, create a new account. Okay, okay, so I'm creating one admin account and taking the billing city as Ranchi. So admin account has been created. Okay, so if you want to test this, if you want to test this, you just have to go to uh, you just have to go to any user. Okay, you just have to log in with any user and you can check this out whether this record has been transferred to that user or not. Okay, or that queue or not. And there is some other way to test this. So go just follow the process of manual sharing. Okay, just go to new case, and do that, go to sharing, and here you can see there is an option to edit. Okay, just click on edit. Okay, so you can see this Ranchi group. Okay, this is public group and record has been shared to this group. Okay, or else if you want to select if you want to log in as any user, so you can test this. Okay, by logging as in as any user. So here it is clearly visible that this record has been shared with public group. Okay, and to share any record with public group, there is an option. Okay, suppose this record, if I want to share this record with public group. Okay, just click on sharing. So here you can see this record has not been shared with any public group, right? But when you come to admin account, okay, so when you come here, just do edit, so you can see this Ranchi group. Okay, the record, this record has been shared this to this Ranchi group, right? So this is just I want to do with uh, this account. Okay, so just see this record has not been shared. Okay, so now I want to share this record to Ranchi group. So here just click on public group and select Ranchi group, search for Ranchi group and select, and just give the access of read write or whatever you like. Okay, and just save that. So in case if you want to check this, so you can see this record has been shared to this Ranchi group. Okay, I hope it is clear. Or else if you have a question, just let me know.
Sir, can you explain again, sir?
Which one? This one.
This one, sir. Public and public groups. How to create? How to
Okay.
share?
Yes, sir. Please repeat.
How to create public group, right?
And sir,
Okay, for creating
on
public
based
group.
on and also sharing the basic on criteria.
Okay. Okay, for creating public group, just go to setup, right, and search for public group in the quick find box. So there will be this type of screen, and there will be an option to create a new public group. Okay, suppose I'm going to create this one, and here I just want to uh, navigate the users, whichever user I just want to keep in my group. Okay, so just label that group and search the users whichever you want to put in your group. Okay, and just save this, nothing else. So your group is ready, right? So when your group is ready, okay, and then you just need to, okay, just go to setup, and go to sharing settings. So here you can see account sharing, so you can create case sharing rules. Okay, you can create lead sharing rules. Okay, so here I have just you can create this one also. Okay, so let me now create lead sharing rule. Okay, this will become this will be a little different. So here we have lead object. Okay, we can take any we can create one lead. Okay, so for creating a lead, let me take the criteria. Okay, suppose when the lead rating is hot. Okay, for the when the lead status is open not contacted. Okay, we can take any of the criteria. So what do we take? Let us take the status. Okay, whenever the lead status is open not contacted. Okay, so here you can see lead sharing rules. Now I'm creating lead sharing rules. uh, and this will be based on criteria. So I have taken the criteria that when the lead uh, rating, I have taken rating
Lead status, sir.
status, sorry. So when the lead status here, when the lead status equals open not contacted, right? Then share this with public group, and that public group is Bangalore group, right? So you can see everything. Bangalore sharing leads. Okay. So when the lead status equals open not contacted, so there is a criteria that whenever any lead comes under this criteria, so then that lead can be that lead should be transferred, okay, to this public group, and you can give the access read write. So just save this. So just to scroll down and see that your lead sharing rule is ready. Okay. So when your lead sharing rule is ready, you can just test this out. So just go to leads. Okay. So I am creating a lead. We have to fill the mandatory fields, I think. Okay. So okay, lead sharing, company, anything. What are the, yes, status, this one, rating, you can take hot. Okay. So just see, I have only filled the mandatory fields. Okay. But you need to focus on the lead status. Okay. So whenever the lead status is open not contacted, so share that lead to Bangalore. So let us see whether this has been shared or not.
Let's make some delicious and spicy show. सबसे पहले मैंने यहाँ पे हाफ के जी लिस्ट कर ली है क्योंकि मैं ज़्यादा क्वांटिटी में बनाऊंगी इसको मैरिनेट कर लूँगी। लेमन जूस या मिर्च सिरका ऐड किया है, मस्टर्ड पेस्ट जो स्पाइसी हो जाएगी, साथ इसमें अच्छी तरह से मैरिनेट कर लेंगे ताकि मैरिनेट
Yes. So you can see Bangalore group. Okay. So this I haven't done manually. This has been done automatically, right? I just created the group and I just created sharing rule. Okay, and that everything was done automatically, and the records has been shared automatically. Okay, so yes, up to now, if you have a question, just let me know.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So you can even share manually. Okay, so let me show how you can share any lead manually. Okay, so suppose this one, this lead, right now the owner of this lead is the user. Okay, you can see shared with 0 groups. This has not been shared with any group. Okay, so now I am going to share with this with Bangalore group, right? So you just need to select public group and Bangalore here. Okay, and select the access and just save this. So now your data has been shared manually. Okay, and just see if you want to test. Okay, so here this lead has been shared with Bangalore group. Okay, so that this is manual sharing, and whatever we have done earlier, that was automatic sharing, right? So now ownership transfer. Okay, this ownership transfer is, okay, suppose ownership transfer means what? So ownership transfer means transferring the ownership of any record. Okay, changing the owner. That means ownership transfer. So you can do this with two types. First one is manual transfer. Okay. So for manual transfer, you can change the owner, whatever I have just done. Okay, little earlier. Go to any record. Go to detail page. Here you will see change owner option. So just change this to any users. Okay, just that user just need to have the access of lead object. Okay, so to transfer any user, and this user, this is a Salesforce user, so that does not need any access. Okay, so that user just have the access of other objects, any objects. Okay, okay, so you can give access, giving access. Okay, okay, so for giving access, let's go to settings, setup. Okay, and search for queue. Okay, for giving access, you just need to create queues. Okay, so I'll tell tell about this. Okay, so here now the owner of this record, lead record, is test user 1. Okay, so this is the way of changing owner manually. Okay. And this can be also done uh, automatically. So let us see. So when it comes to this option, we have the queues. Okay, just I was saying for manual transfer. So here comes queues. So queues are also a group of users. So this public group, these are also a group of users. Okay, uh, these are a group of users having as I have told. Okay, so these are similar to public groups, and okay, so we just need to create queues. Okay, to make this more clearly clear. So just go to queues and create one. So here you can select the object whichever you want to get access. Okay, so I just want to get access to this lead and case object, and users, you can select the users, you can navigate the users. Okay, after selecting the, means after labeling this, okay, you just need to select the objects. Okay, so after selecting the object, you just need to select the users. Even you can share, select public groups. Okay, you can share public group also, select public groups also. So just save this now. So as you can see, there is a queue, and under that queue there are groups. Okay, so queue is also a group of users, but queues are having large dimension as compared to groups. Okay, so there may be several groups under a queue. So under Bangalore queue, you can see Bangalore, there is Bangalore group. Okay, so we have created uh, a queue, and now yes, so now based on the criteria, okay, which I have fixed earlier, so we can create users, sorry, we can create uh, records. Okay, lead records. So this I have done just now. Okay, so now if yes, we can create. First let me, one second, this record has not been shared. Yes, this has already been shared with Bangalore group. Okay, so now I'm going to sharing, sharing setting. Okay, suppose I want to change this with Bangalore queue. Okay, so we have the option. Okay, yes, we can't change it. Okay, we can create another one. Okay, but being both are same, okay, both are same, that means whenever there is Bangalore group, there is Bangalore queue. Okay, so that's why I'm not going to create any. other. Okay, so these are similar rules. So this is how you can create queues. You can create a public group. You can change ownership. Okay, you can what we have done. You can create automatic and manual sharing. Okay, so this is all about what all about profiles. You question related to anything like profile, like roles, like sharing setting. Okay, like public groups, like queues. Okay, so you can just raise your question, or else you can ask your question in tomorrow's session. Okay. Okay, so that is all for today.